So the winter offensive update just dropped here in Battlefield 6, and I'm going to be making a video basically breaking this down, the first impressions, the biggest changes, and how the game actually feels after the patch. Now, if you guys want more updates like this, tips and tricks in Battlefield, all you guys got to do is subscribe, and that would really help me out as I grow this channel from scratch. All right, guys, let's jump right into the video. So obviously jumping right into this, the most obvious thing that has changed is the new Ice Lock Empire State variant. Unfortunately, guys, it is not a new map. I was kind of excited because I thought there was going to be a new map when I first looked and logged into the game, but there is not a new map. But nonetheless, they did crush the look of this map with the ice. Now, with the beautiful snow on the ground, there is a new freezing mechanic in which that if you don't move around constantly, you'll actually start freezing, and also you do not heal in the snow. So you actually have to find a fire barrel like this. You can see it in the video, and you have to sit next to it for a bit before you actually start healing again, which is kind of a funny mechanic. And this is my first game actually on here that I'm recording, and you can actually hear the guy in the back. He didn't even know this was a mechanic. He just told me as a joke. Do I have to go inside more?
Yeah, or about it's like fire barrels where you warm up.
No, you're lying.
No.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. No way. What? I have to warm up. That is insane. Whatever.
Honestly, I just made that up. I don't know, but yeah.
It's actually real.
I guess it is.
Thought he was joking, and he thought he was joking as well, but it was actually a mechanic added in the game. So you have to actually find a fire barrel if you take damage, and then you have to sit next to it. And I'm not even gonna lie, the freezing effect is definitely annoying when I was getting in gunfights. It messes with your audio but also visuals, and at some points you can't really see the enemy around your screen. Kind of gets this frozen effect, which is slightly annoying. Actually, it's very annoying. If you play, you'll understand. But yeah, that's all for the mechanics right now. With the new update. Another thing they added is the new melee weapon, the ice climbing axe. Now this is unlocked through the new winter bonus pass, so this is another pass on top of the battle pass. That's kind of like a little side quest that you get. And I haven't completed this just yet, to be honest with you, but once I get my hands on it, I'll do a full breakdown in another video. Obviously, it's just a melee weapon, and oftentimes you don't really use melees in Battlefield. But from the videos I have watched, the animations look really clean. I look forward to seeing what this axe can do. Not really, because I don't usually use melees. And speaking about that axe, like I mentioned earlier, there's an 11-tier bonus path added with the update. And then really the only thing that's actually in this bonus pass is the cosmetics, boosters, and of course the axe. So I don't know, not really worth the grind, but we're probably all going to still do it. I'm actually way more excited for the changes they made with the gameplay of Battlefield. And right off the bat, one of the biggest controversies and kind of one of the biggest critiques of Battlefield was the hit registration, where some people were losing gunfights when they clearly were shooting first and bullets were simply not registering. So gunfights feel a lot cleaner now. Shots connect more consistently, especially at close range. I was noticing this. I was playing with the cord here, and it just feels a lot more tighter. Now, the next change they've made in the game is the visibility buff. Now, this is a very controversial thing, especially with long-standing Battlefield 6 players. They don't want this game to be like COD, but unfortunately, I think the developers gave in with the amount of people coming to coming from Call of Duty. So what you're going to notice is enemy silhouettes pop a lot more. Even with the darker maps at the beginning, a lot of people were kind of frustrated as there was a lot of blending with the characters and the maps. But now they've kind of buffed that out, and now you'll be able to see a lot more silhouettes, especially in the dark. And last but not least, with the fixes, they fixed a little bit of the audio, so footsteps are going to be cleaner, and there's way less audio cutting out during big fights. I noticed this like even yesterday when I was playing before the update. I would find when there was big gunfights happening, there'd be some I don't know what the word would be, kind of like stuttering, I guess you could say, with the audio and clashing with all the different sounds that are going on, from fighter jets to buildings falling and just, obviously a bunch of gunfights happening. But now the audio is fixed, and hopefully it stays that way. Speaking of fighter jets, vehicles did get some love too. So what you're going to notice is smoother camera behavior, better insertion sequences, and gadgets like smokes and zips feel a little bit more responsive. It's not that flashy, but it does add a little bit of overall polish to the game. My first impression of the update is the whole game feels definitely a lot sharper. I really like the snow on the map. I wish they did bring out another map, but it is what it is. We already got a new map the last update. I do like how the guns are feeling now, and the audio is definitely better. So overall, it's a great update, but I wish I saw another map. Like I said, I don't actually like the Battlefield 6 maps as much as I did Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 4. But I'm sure there's going to be a lot more to come. And if you guys want, make sure to subscribe, as I will be tracking all of this thoroughly on my channel. But anyways, guys, that's everything you need to know about the Winter Offensive update. I'll definitely be dropping another video going over any new metas that come from this update, as I feel like some of these guns are going to be really, really good with the new tweaks to the gameplay they've added. If you guys want more content like this, as always, subscribe for more, as it helps me a ton. But anyways, guys, we'll see you in the next video. And don't forget to put on some winter gloves, because it's freaking cold.